All right, welcome back. Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith. I am your girl, Meredith.
I'm your girl, Jennifer.
Yes.
Girl, Justin.
Hello.
I'm the girl, Tyler.
It wasn't time yet, gentlemen.
I'm sorry. I got excited.
No, it's okay. And actually, you're not losing it, guys. If you're just tuning in, we do have some special guests with us throughout the whole show. And when I said special, that sounded wrong because y'all really are some sweet family members with a little bit.
They are special.
I got my helmet in the truck.
And we are just so glad they're here with us. So I know we've got actually...
But not just them. We also have someone else.
Yes. A special shout out, special love.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm your girl, Sydney.
Yay!
That was a good one. That was a great shout out.
I love it. And I love how she was...
Coming to you live from Conroe, Texas.
She's actually turning a young 14, Miss Young Lady right here. I cannot believe it. Wow. So being
14 years ago, we sat in the hospital for 12 and a half hours.
Way too long.
Before she made her appearance.
Christy, how long were you waiting?
Christy waited about
9 months and 12 hours.
9 months and 12 hours.
Oh,
14 hours.
I'm not getting married. I'm not going to mess with anything talking about the pregnant women. That's when you get the mama bears. Even 12 years later, mama bear, don't mess with the mama bear. All right. But no. And Sydney, so glad you're joining us because as a young 14-year-old, I think, from time to time when your aunt's not feeling well, we'll need somebody to step in. All right. Done.
She just recast you? She definitely just recast you.
She said when I'm not feeling well.
She's going to call you next week and be like, Jen, you're not feeling well, are you? I'm bringing in Sydney. That's messed up.
She
Stay
can't
close,
come
Sydney.
next week because her dad will be working next week.
Stay close, Sydney. Stay close. No, I'm just kidding. Well, and guys, I'm sure since y'all tune in and listen to, you know that every week we love to kind of do something different, and we have these different segments, right? So,
Right.
Of course, Jen and I, like all of us, we're all, going about our week, watch the news sometimes, but it's gotten kind of depressing. So we started coming up with this Share the Sweetness, which is really a great way for us to kind of talk about good things going on around the world and really making that more the forefront more than the drama, right? So
Yeah, that's perfect. Holla.
I know. So that being said, Mr. Holla, I wanted to give y'all a heads up. Actually, this is something y'all probably heard of already because it's a very popular story, but it's worth recounting for everybody because a woman that really got stranded on the road. She ran out of gas. Her name is Kate McClure out of Florence, Pennsylvania. She ran out of gas on the freeway or on the side of the road. A homeless man came to help her out and said, just get in your car and I'll be able to go and take a look, maybe get you some extra gas because apparently she had run out of gas. That being said, he came back, he had taken his only $20 left on him to get gas, came back to this young lady to help her get on the road. And Kate was so, just totally blown away by his generosity that she, was insistent, like, I'm going to pay you back. I'm going to pay you back. And you can find the videos on YouTube where she goes to because she makes this announcement on social media, gets a GoFundMe page started, everything for this young man, and ends up bringing him well over $20,000 in donations, made the announcement to him. And what's his name on here? I'm trying to think. I'm like, Johnny. So Johnny, a complete stranger, a homeless man, God bless his heart, $20 left in his pocket, and he spends it on this young lady, not knowing if he would see her again or anything like that. And then come and find out a few weeks later, all of a sudden, he too has enough money to start the next chapter. It was just amazing. So if you go online, you can look up the YouTube video where she makes the announcement and kind of introduce it or, hands over, I guess, one of the checks to him and explains to him what all she's been doing on the background, she and her boyfriend, to make it all happen. So it's just some sweetness. So you want to share that, guys. Share the sweetness. What?
Hashtag share the sweetness.
Hashtag
Share the sweetness.
Share the sweetness.
Found it.
All right. Sydney is going to read my sweetness this week.
Oh, yeah. Sydney, tell us about something good going on for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Rescue turkeys sit down to their vegetation.
Oh, they're vegetarian.
Vegetarian Thanksgiving dinner. I keep reading.
Oh. Safe place.
This is the radio. You have to talk.
I didn't know if I keep reading.
She's
Farm
so
Sanctuary is a safe space for turkeys and
an
idyllic place in Watkins Glen, New York, where they can live out their days without fear or abuse or human appetites.
Aw.
At this farm, animal rescue, the birds even get their own vegetarian Thanksgiving farm sanctuaries.
That's pretty sadistic.
No, it's sweet.
Calls this annual event celebration for the turkeys. The Fowl Feast, which was started more than 30 years ago, is also a way for animal lovers to learn about turkeys and their more human qualities. They are all very individual. Some of them love to be touched by people. Some of them dislike to hang out with just the other turkeys. Some chickens, says Farm Sanctuary National Shelter Director Susie Costin. We want people to see how thankful they are and how wonderful they are, and that's what Thanksgiving's all about.
You are so sweet. Thank you for doing
Good
that,
job.
Sydney.
Good
job, Chick.
We totally put her on. I mean, just right now, just improvise saying, hey, will you read it for us? So thank you so much. And of course, it was a playful one, but we're going to keep on going because I know the guys really loved it, and there's nothing like a,
I had like the best dirty joke ever, but I don't think it's good for the radio.
again, back to the rules, guys. We
Not
laid
just
the
the
ground
radio.
rules.
My daughter's sitting right here.
I know.
so-
I'll tell you after the show because I don't know if I'll be able to hold this in very long.
Classy.
Okay.
That's what they
Well,
bring, the class.
You've got about 20 more minutes to just chill with it, okay?
You can do it.
Do we need to take another break before we drift off to Dreamland?
Yes, and that's another thing. We have now, okay, so we share the sweetness. Now we're going on a journey, guys. So y'all take a minute. To you listeners. Take a couple minutes. We'll be back to Dreamland. It's Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith only on Lone Star Community Radio.